Welcome to Sharing Schoology, Secondary Objective 1. I'm just going to go through some basic how-to to do things. This is where we start when we log into Schoology. On our home feed, I'm going to go to Courses, and I'm going to come down to the button that lets me create a course right here. Alright, so gives me the option to choose different grades and content areas if I so wish. You can do a range like that, 12 to higher ed. So when you create the class, it's pretty empty to start with. You got materials, updates, a grade book, badges, attendance, and members. Right now there won't be anybody in the class, but this code down here, the access code, is what you would want to provide to your students. And so when they go to join Schoology, they will use that code and it will get them in your class. An important thing to keep in mind, students can use a web browser and go to www.schoology.com, or they can download the app on a tablet or a smartphone and join directly with your code. If they join directly with the code, they will be able to get into the class and see what you're providing to them, but they will not be able to access it on a web browser unless they go up into the account settings, which are on the top right, and add an email address so that they can log in with a web browser. If they don't do that, only their phone will be available to them to view the class or to participate in the class. And if anything happens with that app, then they will get locked out because they won't be able to join with that specific account again. So it's pretty important to try to get them to put their email address in there immediately when they join, especially if they do that with the smartphones or with the tablets. If they do it through the normal web process, then they're required to provide an email address, and that kind of takes care of that concern right there. So add materials, folders, assignments. There's a couple things that you can add. The first thing you should do is a folder. So let's say the most fundamental thing here is lessons. You can color code if you like, a description, and becomes available immediately. Inside that folder, you would put anything that you want, any of these options, but the text block is what I use to make little web pages for my lesson. So lesson A, blah blah blah. I got some stuff in here, and now I can save it. So I'm going to go ahead and create that. Now let's say in lesson A, if I wanted to provide a link somewhere, right? The news. I can highlight that text, go up here to the link button, and it's going to let me turn that link into a URL. So when students are viewing it, they can click on it and it will take them to an outside source. If I wanted to embed a video, I come out here to YouTube quick. We'll say I want everybody to feel happy, so I'm looking for a happy video. Well, that's an hour long. Here you go. Of course, there's an advertisement. Come up here, highlight the URL, copy it, come back to where you're editing. Well, where am I editing? Where am I editing? Lesson A. Okay. Up here it says insert content, image or media. From the web, go over here to media, and that will let you put a video in. Now let's say you also wanted to provide a picture of something, go over here to Google, click on images, type in happy. Oh, I got a nice smiley face. View the image, right? That isolates the image, and the image is up here in the URL. So you grab that, copy that, come back to where you're editing, go up to insert content. Again, it's image and media. We're going to do from the web, and then we're going to put the URL for that picture in there, and the picture should appear. If you wanted to take a picture that you already saved to your computer, choose a file, right? Like the PGCPS curriculum logo, hooray! Alright, and now that's saved in there too. When you're done, hit save. And now all these things are accessible to the students. They're right here on the page, organized in a fashion of your choosing. So, let's say I wanted to turn pgcps.org one of those pictures that I put in there into a link to something. I am going to copy the URL, which you have seen me do up here, edit, copy, come back to lesson A. I'm going to click on edit, edit page. I'm going to come down here to one of these pictures. I guess I'll choose this one. Now that I've highlighted it, I'm going to click on not this icon, but the link again. And that's going to let me make that picture a link to something. Save the changes. I scroll down, click on it. Takes me to pgcps.org. Alright. Now, I'm going to come back to my lessons folder. And there's lesson A. I'm going to try adding something different. A test or a quiz. Test 1. Let's make it due November the 11th. You have the options somewhere to align these, I believe, to specific curriculum choices. Let's say we add a question here. You can do true, false, multiple choice, ordering, short answer, fill in the blank, matching, import from question banks. Now, if you have information shared somewhere, then you can pull out of resources. But check this out. When I click on group, oh, I'm not part of a group. There are no. Oh, maybe there's just nothing in social studies. Okay. Well, let me stop this video for just a second, and I'll make